Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and it's that time of year again. You know, the time of year where Wizards of the Coast hypocritically pretends that they don't completely discriminate against religions and their religious events, such as Christmas. Okay, my best estimation of their HR department from what I've heard is basically they're like, oh, you're disabled? Okay, I guess we have a handicapped entrance, whatever, cool. Oh, you're a member of this or that or that or that or that religion? Okay, cool. It's not really diversity. What, you're black? Please tell me you're also gay. Bro, even if you're not, just say it. I've got boxes to check here. We have to check boxes on this checklist. And those are 2 of them. So Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to everybody at Wizards of the Coast. Thanks for continuously flipping off religions the other 364 days of the year. If you're new to Magic, you're probably wondering, where could I possibly be going with this? This is where I'm going with it. It's the holiday promo for 2018. Where do you get one? You don't. Screw you. I'm just kidding. eBay. That is where you get one, because you don't get one from Wizards of the Coast unless, 1, you're a WPN member, which is impossible because you can't even get F&M to fire these days. I bet people are getting kicked out of the WPN program for lack of, 24, 26? Well, actually, that's the first year. I'm going to say 50 events a year. Nobody can hold 50 events a year anymore. Yeah, they're getting downgraded and kicked out left and right, I bet. They might even have to start making exceptions or lower the threshold because Magic is just dead. But anyway, yeah, if you're a WPN member, you get, I think, like 1 or 2 of these. I think it's actually 1. And I think it's only for certain levels, like level 3 and 4. I don't know. I'm not in it, so I don't care. But I heard a very reliable rumor that you can get one of these as long as you're on Wizards' nice list. I'm on Wizards' naughty list, in case you didn't notice. And yes, it is literally a list. I think it might actually be like a Word document. Oh wait, they're a bunch of hipsters. A LibreOffice document. Oh wait, they're incompetent and mismanage their company. A Word document. There is a list that they give to the third-party marketing partners that say never send these people a promo, and I know of at least 4 or 5 people that are on that list. Allegedly, but I mean, look at the size of my channel. You think there's another reason they're not sending me a promo? I think it's because I'm on their naughty list. So anyway, word is, if you kiss Wizards' ass all year round and never say anything bad about them, then they will send you a promo for being awesome. So basically, it's probably just the same list that they use for giving people spoilers, the individual card spoilers. And knowing Wizards' amazing historic commitment to fulfillment and just distribution or whatever, you probably got about an 82% chance of this actually showing up and them getting your address correct and it not bouncing and them actually remembering to send it to you. You know what? Even if you've worked with Wizards 10 times and wrote 2 articles for them, I would just get one on eBay. I mean, just if you really want one, I wouldn't count on them actually sending you one. Their whole company's a flaming dumpster fire, and it's a disorganized mess. So, yeah, if it sounds like I'm butthurt over not getting one, oh no, I'm so sad that Wizards of the Coast doesn't like me. As if that's not the entire point of my channel, calling them out on their crap for being one of the worst companies in existence. Oh, not to mention constantly pressuring them to make changes, which, if you've been paying attention, actually works. Hey, hit that subscribe button for more truth, I'm just saying. In fact, I'll go even further. Instead of just reporting, like, the actual facts of a thing without bias or without, putting a pro-liberal spin or a pro-wizard spin on it, on top of that commitment to you, the fans, I will also never take, like, $100,000 in donations that are supposed to be for medical bills and use it to buy things I don't need and then travel. And what is he doing now? Fleeing the country? Probably with the money. If he didn't have a picture of himself on the airplane, I actually probably would have had the IRS intercept him at the border. We're talking about Wedge, by the way. The apparent and most likely but not confirmed biggest scammer in the history of Magic the Gathering. Well, I mean, you gotta be some special kind of stupid to make way more than even I do on my YouTube channel and not have health insurance. I can't afford health insurance, which is why the government pays 97% for mine. Seriously, it's like $450 and I pay like $7 a month. Oh, America doesn't have free healthcare. They don't have government subsidized healthcare. Well, they do if you're as broke as I am. I make like $15,000 a year. But Des, this was supposed to be a happy, cheery winter Christmas extravaganza video. Bitch, you gotta come to Christmas with my family. This is the dialogue right here. We don't do Christmas. We do Festivus at my house, and this is the airing of grievances. You know why? Because winter sucks, life sucks, my amount of money sucks, everything sucks, my health sucks, and I hate everything. I'm getting pretty triggered over this little bug here, so maybe we should just read the card. The title of the card is Fuck You, Wedge. Oh, wait, I might have misread that. Hold on, let me get my reading glasses. Y'all see me, I'm in like 15 of my videos. I don't wear glasses. Oh, it's actually Bog Humbugs. Wow, what a cheery, happy Christmas scene. It's snowing out. in the bog. By the way, over in the UK, bog is the slang term for toilet. I mean, I'd say why didn't they use, marsh or wetlands, but it's supposed to be bah humbug. It's like a play on words. I mean, it's a weak one. This is Wizards of the Coast cringy humor, but, But regardless, I'm not convinced that Wizards of the Coast is aware that England exists because of, the Edinburgh Magic Fest or whatever. Don't really need to go into that one, kind of self-explanatory. So anyway, we got Toilet Humbugs, and it's a 1/1 for 2, so not very good, but it is flying. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player or creature, by the way, if the controlling player is white, they lose the game, because white people are the worst. Oh, sorry, I took off my glasses for a second because my hot chocolate was steaming my glasses up. I believe it says when it deals combat damage, hum that many notes of a festive song, and if you can, put a +1/+1 counter on bog humbugs. Okay, so functionally this is a little difficult, because how would you prove that it's a festive song the first time when it says you have to hum that many notes? So the first time it hits somebody, assuming you didn't boost it, it would deal 1 damage. You could just hum 1 note. How would you prove that it's from a festive song? Oh, well, that was a B flat, which is the opening to Jingle Bells. I mean, they'd be calling a judge instantly, because this card isn't legal in any format. It's a silver border. Judge, he's using an illegal card. This isn't allowed in any competitive format at all, or really any format. And I don't believe that was a proper note hummed to a festive song. And what's festive? I mean, you ask like the Native Americans, they'd be like, oh, it gets pretty festive at our powwows, and those aren't really tied to a holiday or anything, but they're festive. I mean, by the dictionary definition of festive, those things are lit as hell. Seriously, I looked it up in the dictionary and it just says lit as hell. So for real, I do like that they made the promo into a mythic color. I am too lazy to check, but I don't think the rest were. I think they were just rare. So that's kind of cool. But theme-wise, it's like, oh, you're putting up holiday lights, I guess we'll say. I mean, they're Christmas lights, but this is Wizards. They are Christmas deniers. It might have something to do with the fact that Mark Rosewater's people killed Jesus. I'm just saying. So holiday lights, it's just downright depressing. I mean, it's a bog. I mean, the whole Ebenezer Scrooge bah humbug thing, which coincidentally is British, by the way. So that's maybe that was the joke when they swapped it out with bog. Like, the whole thing is a British joke. I didn't even think of that. I'm giving them way too much credit. And then, functionally, it's like, ha, 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 hum a festive song. I mean, it's, it looks cool. They got the music notes on it, but I'd give it maybe a 4 out of 10 for just overall, oh, that's cool. Just cool factor. And it's like, yeah, it's a promo, and it's like, I collect promos. I kind of want one, not enough to spend $8 on it on eBay or whatever. Oh, to get back to that point, am I super mad that Wizards didn't send me one? I don't care if it's from Wizards. I don't need them to honor me. If I really want one, I just buy one. I don't want one that badly. But last year, Thopter Pie Network, that was some funny crap, okay? And if you look back at the history of the holiday promos, they were hilarious compared to this. The artwork was better. The joke was better. I mean, the references, this is really quite dull, if you ask me. That said, that red lettering looks pretty dank. So, overall, I hate the fact that they do this. I hate the fact that they just send it to everybody that they're buddy-buddy with that kiss their ass the rest of the year. And it's ironic that Wizards is even acknowledging that religious holidays exist. I would think that they'd be out protesting it or bitching at people for celebrating them. I mean, when it comes to actual legal definition of diversity and protected classes in America compared to Wizards' version of diversity, they're basically the KKK. They've got the diversity of the Ku Klux Klan. So screw the promo, screw Wizards of the Coast, and I'm already in a bad mood for winter because it gets dark out at 6 o'clock and it's downright depressing. I think I have the sad, you guys. I'm super duper sad. Allegedly, it stands for seasonal affective disorder, and it's all about the cold weather and the darkness making you depressed. But I like to call it sad-ass desolator syndrome. I mean, people say, they get up in the morning and it's dark, and then they get out of work and it's dark, and that's just, all they see is darkness. And that'll get to anybody after a while, but I think we all know when I drag my ass out of bed at 10:30 in the morning, it ain't dark out. I mean, Taco Bell shuts down their breakfast before I'm even out of bed. It is the blazing sun afternoon by the time I get out of bed. But yeah, getting out of work and be like, oh, let's go play some Pokemon Go. Oh, it's nighttime. It's quite annoying. By the way, I'm totally joking. I'm not actually depressed. I've never really had problems with that since I was 16 or 17. But yeah, I think once you've been there and gotten better and you're like, wow, I was just silly back then. Just those thoughts and my whole concept of life and everything. Come on, grow up. You don't tend to go back, so I wouldn't say it's depressing. It's annoying. Just winter is kind of annoying. But that said, so is pollen and bugs and crap. So, Also, I might as well clear it up. I'm actually in a really good mood because I've got one order that I just made $1,000 on, which is more than I make in a freaking month at my shop. But there's another order that I'm working on that's worth $15,000 to $20,000, which is more than I make in a year. Somebody's already potentially tried to snipe this deal from me, and nothing good's gonna come from that. Oh, I shut that shit down real quick. But assuming it goes through, and I'll probably know next week, I am gonna be able to pay off every dollar of debt that I'm in, which is a fuck ton. So I'm like in a pretty good mood while simultaneously being a complete nervous wreck over it. But I'm drowning my anxiety and sorrows in pumpkin spice like every other white girl. That's right, for today only, this is a limited time sale, I identify as a woman. So anyway, the video finally got to 10 minutes. Hopefully you were entertained by this completely tongue-in-cheek and not serious video at all. I'll see you girlfriends later. Okay, legit, my last video is actually viewed and I'm at 0.5% female. I have dropped from 3% female viewership to 0.5%. In fact, I think if I dive down close enough in the details, Google will just bring up a page that says it's just Vera Dark at this point. 100% of your female viewership is Dark Titan Enterprises. Anyway, happy holidays, bitches. Unless you're an atheist, then fuck you, go to the Chinese restaurant. You ain't allowed to celebrate shit. Get off our holiday. I'll see you next video.